What's up? My name is Rich, and in this video right here we're going to talk about some heat transfer vinyl. Some of the do's, some of the don'ts. Well, I guess there's really no do's or don'ts, but just pretty much my suggestion on how you should use heat transfer vinyl efficiently and most cost effectively for profitability. I really don't know if that was the right choice of words, but so here we have some heat transfer vinyl. This is what Heat Transfer Warehouse sent me because it's their 11-year anniversary. So they're also giving this away to 11 viewers here today. I'm going to give you guys instructions on how to join this giveaway at the end of the video. Heat Transfer Warehouse sent this heat press to me sometime back, and I was supposed to do a giveaway for it. I'm finally going to do a giveaway for it. So, you know, I give away a heat press on my website, onlyninjas.com, every single month. But this one right here, I'm going to give it a week. So stay tuned for the end of this video. I'm going to give away this heat press as well. So stay tuned to the end of this video to find out how you can join to not only win 11 rolls of vinyl, heat transfer vinyl, but one of you all may also win this heat press. So 12 people total. So 11 people with the heat transfer vinyl. One of you all can win this heat press. So stick around to the end of the video. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is get one of these rolls of vinyl. There's a lot of colors in here. I'm a very basic dude. I pretty much just like black or white. I like gold. There's two different whites in here. Let's check that out. So one of these whites is WalaCut Soft White. This other one is WalaCut Express. So I believe the WalaCut Express is just like a 5-second press. So this is made for fast and easy jobs. Just take 5 seconds for the press. This is WalaCut Soft. So I guess this is soft, but I know it takes 15 seconds to press this one. So one of the first tips I want to let you guys know about heat transfer vinyl is to keep your design simple. Of course, you can do an intricate design, but it may take some time to cut it. And not only that, it's going to take some time to weed it. So you want to keep with something simple, maybe text-based designs, or even just like a simple icon logo type of style, not necessarily a crazy detailed image. So just make sure you keep it simple. Of course, you can go with an intricate design if you want to, but for the most part, if you want to be able to knock out shirts quick, do something simple, maybe like text like this one, and just like a simple little logo that's easy to weed. So I'm going to do two different ones. I'm going to do one that's intricate on here, and I'm going to do one that's really simple on here. Let's do it. Okay, so I still got the Graphtec cutting over there. That's going to be something we use in a little bit, but here I have one. I said I was going to do a simple design, and then this one I was going to do a difficult design. I'm going to post both of the pictures up here. And I might not even weed all of this. I'm just going to show you guys why you shouldn't do something so difficult. But all right, so here's the simple one. So what I'm going to do is warm up my bottom platen real quick. This is going to make it easier to weed. Pull this on out. Put this on here. Do a little something like that. Start with the corner. And we can probably even do this in real time because it shouldn't take too long. Where's my trash can? It's taking me the longest to get the trash can out. So I'm gonna speed this video up just a little bit. Alright, so I'm done with this one. Check it out. So this is nice and simple, very easy to do. We just got these nice solid letters at the top. Then this is what I mean by a graphic that's pretty simple, close to like an icon, very simple vector design. Something like that, you know, you want to keep it pretty simple. So when it comes to heat transfer vinyl, it's easy to weed away the excess vinyl that you don't want to use. All right, so now we get the more difficult one. I'm going to attempt to do a little bit so you guys can see a little bit of the design. But we're definitely going to have to speed up this part of the video because I know it's going to definitely take me longer than it did to do the previous one. So I will say off the bat, this definitely does feel soft. This is the soft heat transfer vinyl. I've never really used a soft heat transfer vinyl, so this is interesting already to me. The film is different. The carrier sheet. Alright, so this is the first reason why I say not to do something so difficult, because it's kind of hard to see what you're working with. And if you want to knock out shirts quick, make some good money, you kind of want to keep it simple. But you know, they do have those weeding tables where it's kind of heated at the bottom, and it is a light from the bottom as well, so that can help. Alright, so that's all I'm gonna do for this one. It's just a lot to deal with, and I don't like doing these types of designs when it comes to heat transfer vinyl. So I recommend keeping it simple. Even the text, that's something we could do for sure. So, you know, these are two different types of ramen bowls. This one's really simple, and this one is like super intricate that I'm not even gonna go through the pain of dealing with it. But I'm still gonna press onto the shirt to see what it feels like, because this feels like a completely different type of heat transfer vinyl that I've ever used. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab my t-shirt. This is a Gildan G500 t-shirt, 100% cotton. Go ahead and slide this drawer out. Throw this on. Slide it back in real quick. Give it a quick pre-press. Slide it back out. Now the temp right now on the heat press is about 270. I think this one right here you can do between 250 and 300 degrees. You can get a cover sheet if you want, Teflon or parchment, whatever. I'm just gonna not use a cover sheet. Alright, so that's 5 seconds right there. Let's see if it's really express. It really is. But there you have it. Okay, so this one right here has more of like a matte finish. So it doesn't have that typical like glossy feel of, with most heat transfer vinyl you can feel like kind of a gloss. This is more of like a matte, almost feels similar to Plastisol ink. I won't say it feels like Plastisol ink, but it has some kind of similar, you know, dry texture. So I'm gonna flip it on over to the back. All right, so let's see what this one's all about. This one is 310 for 15 seconds. I'm gonna use a cover sheet this time. So 310 degrees, 15 seconds, and it is a cold peel. So whenever the heat press comes up, we can't just peel it off immediately. 15 seconds winding down. I'm gonna bring this to the side and let it cool down. And while that's cooling down, we're gonna come back to it at a later time. We're gonna move on to my next tip. All right, so the next one is, when it comes to heat transfer vinyl, you have to use it efficiently, and you have to really think about what it specializes in. So what's so special about heat transfer vinyl that you can do that you can't do with other print methods? You can do it with direct to garment, things that are catered to one-off printing. But this is something that you can use on dark colored shirts, and you can do it very quickly. So when it comes to heat transfer vinyl, one thing that's very special about it is custom names and numbers, such as jerseys, team shirts, custom family shirts, custom name shirts, just custom in general, but simple design. So this right here is a name and number. This right here is pretty hard to beat. So this is something that's pretty undefeatable when it comes to heat transfer vinyl, is names and numbers. Customers love custom t-shirts. Customers love custom t-shirts. I'm getting confused out here. All right, so that's one way right there, name and number, right? Here's another one. All right, so I know I said stick to simple designs, but this right here is practically an exception, because even though there's a lot of cavities to weed out, you just kind of know what to go for. Instead of like something that's like a picture, it's kind of hard to know exactly what the picture looked like in your head, right? It's easy to memorize and know what you're aiming for when it comes to something like this. So something like this you can still do pretty quick, even though, I mean, it's not a super intricate design, it's still text, so it's easy to do. So right now I'm working on the word Johnny, and I'm pretty much already almost done with it. So just because, you know, there's a lot of cavities to it, that doesn't mean it's more difficult to weed in comparison to a more intricate design. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest real quick. All right, so this one right here is also a custom. This one right here is like a family t-shirt. So this is like the husband, the wife, and the kids. So these are pretty fun. These are good sellers as well, both of these. And these are pretty easy to do with heat transfer vinyl. This is something that heat transfer vinyl specializes in, is being able to do a one-off design in a custom fashion, you know, and something that's simple and it's pretty much quicker to do in comparison to other printing processes. And this is a pretty fun little t-shirt that gets some decent sales. It's a family t-shirt like that, being able to provide customizations for the customer. Now let me dive a little bit deeper into that. When it comes to customizations, you really want to build a system on this. All right, whenever you take these types of orders, you don't want to be on the phone with somebody saying, hey, what kind of name and number t-shirt you want? You want Johnny 7, Carter 2, Richard 33. You don't want to sit there and take down everybody's name and numbers. You really want to have a system to this, have an e-commerce website where the fields are already there, where all they have to do is type it in themselves and they pay there, and then all of a sudden you already see the entire order and you're ready to go. So same thing, even if you don't have an e-commerce platform, maybe you're working off an email, you want to be able to provide a script for them so that they can write it out easily without you having to go back and forth with them. So when it comes to customizations and getting sales off of things like this, you want to work efficiently and you want to be able to automate little things like that. That's going to take a lot of your time. You don't want to have to hop onto a 10-20 minute phone call just to get down some name and numbers. All right, so before we press these on our shirt, let's see if we can go ahead and peel this. All right, so that came off quite nicely. It is softer. It has more of it's not a glossy feel, but it is. Let's see. How do you describe this? So it feels almost like regular heat transfer vinyl, but it feels like it has stretchability to it, which it does. It's kind of crazy. It has stretchability to it. One thing I have realized that Big Brando has said on his channel is, why do people like doing a stretch test? Because you know what, he's right. I never go to a store and say, let me see how this stretches out. So but that's what it definitely feels like. It feels almost kind of rubbery. It feels like heat transfer vinyl, the typical heat transfer vinyl without that glossy layer on top of it. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, so this one's pretty neat. I'd recommend checking it out. I'm not just saying that just to say buy it, but definitely order like a small sample of this and give it a look. So that's pretty neat. Wala soft. Now I'm gonna put this shirt down. We're gonna press this one. So this one's also Wala Express, so it should only be 5 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty quick, right? Check that out, 5-second heat press, right? So these shirts are fun, and no, I'm not gonna put it on like I usually do because it has nothing to do with me. But yeah, so this is just a quick little video on heat transfer vinyl. When I got into the t-shirt business, I started with heat transfer vinyl, and it can take you a long way. And I don't know how many times I gotta say that, but if you're just starting off, just gotta have the confidence, trust the process. Whenever you get those first few sales, just remember you can repeat that. You can always get those same types of sales. Just gotta always have that same type of motivation in this business. Keep it consistent throughout the entire time and you'll be able to scale up. So like I said, it is Heat Transfer Warehouse's 11th year anniversary, and they're giving away 11 packs of these to 11 people who are watching this video. And I just want to give a big shout out to them because they reached out to me before this channel even grew. And Kirk over at Heat Transfer Warehouse was one of the first people to contact me and even gave me confirmation that I was doing a good job with the content and stuff. So he's one of the reasons why I continue to do this type of content, because he's pretty much one of the people who validated, like, hey man, you got the knowledge to put out the content, just keep putting out content. So here I am putting out content. So thanks to everybody at Heat Transfer Warehouse. What I need y'all to do is follow my Instagram page, Rich_Kun. Also go follow them, Heat_Transfer_Warehouse. I think that's it right there. I'll put it down below. Go follow both of us on Instagram. Go to their last post, and I'll put this text down below. Go to whatever their last post is and say, happy 11-year anniversary from the Hustle Ninjas family. So do that to enter into this giveaway, and also comment down below your Instagram username, and I'll randomly select 11 people to win this Heat Transfer vinyl. And within a week, 11 of you all will get a message from me asking me for your shipping address and all that good stuff, so you can get a set of these. So if it's past a week and you haven't heard anything, I'm sorry, but you didn't win. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you next time.
Hey Hustle Ninja, thanks for watching. Remember, if you want to support the channel and have the chance to win a giveaway to help your clothing brand, be sure to check out onlyninjas.com. Also, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And stay hustling.